It's my pleasure to host or to chair this, the first of the afternoon sessions, the first session after lunch. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jennifer Alexander and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Royal Australasian College of Physicians. But I think I'm actually here as the Chair of the Organising Committee and the Chair of the Executive Committee for the Tripartite Alliance. And I thought some of you might be interested to know what this alliance is about. And some people have already referred to other workshops during this week, and I've been asked by a few people what's been going on. Back in 2009, when I just first started at the College of Physicians, Andrew Padmos and Craig Campbell and a couple of colleagues from the Canadian College were visiting the College of Physicians, and we had a one-day workshop on CPD. And I had a cup of coffee with Andrew, so I'm alerting people that that can be a dangerous thing to do. And Andrew said, look, we've sort of been doing stuff between the two colleges, but I think there's more we could do. So we did a mud map. I found my Canadian college yesterday, didn't know what a mud map was, but they now do. Thought about how we might develop this. And we decided that we would start by doing rather than do much planning. We were fortunate that at the time, John Colby, who's here, and Ian Civil were both presidents of the physicians and surgeons, respectively. And also Bruce Barraclough, who's not here, was the Dean at the College of Surgeons, and he and I had worked together over quite a number of decades. So there was a sort of an alignment of stars, and we agreed to go together, to work together. Of course, initially it was the Canadians and the physicians, but very quickly we said we've got to get the surgeons involved. And we started working together. Over the last couple of years, we've formalised things a bit more. It's still pretty informal, but we do have an executive committee that leads and plans things, and we do have, of course, various activities. We have 7 objectives: thought leadership, particularly scholarly work in the post-fellowship area, and I think probably this meets that objective. Research collaboration, which we're still thinking about. We want practical, tangible outcomes from our working together, and this week we've launched a guide on work-based assessment and also a teaching module on clinical decision-making. We wanted to develop some political clout from working together, to develop some shared intellectual property and produce some opportunities for fellows and staff to interact and work together and to collaborate. We've now been working together a few years, so that was 2009-10, and we've now had 3 of these open seminars, but we've also been having workshops, and this week we've had workshops amongst the 3 colleges, fellows and staff working together. Yesterday we spent a whole day on CPD, looking probably at what might say the augmented, what's the future path of CPD. The previous day we had workshops on e-portfolios and on professional development for supervisors or faculty development. Medical education is very much an important part of our work. What we've learned, I think, is that we can work together. We've learned that working together produces better results than working alone, so one college working alone. I think we've most importantly learned that we have far, far more in common than we have that divides us, and so common strategic issues, common approaches to shared medical education issues, development of material and curriculum, and also just exchanging ideas. This is the result today, is one of the results of that work, and later, before we close today, Stephen Tobin will give you a bit of an insight to next year. This session is about the college's views. So we've already heard a bit from the surgeons, and we're now going to hear from a number of colleges, and the first